What is up everyone, this is Edward Stinger from videoplasty.com, and in this new video we'll have a look at what is likely the best deal in music licensing today. If you're a content creator these days, unless you've been living under a rock, you already heard about some of the options available on the market for unlimited music licensing with a fixed monthly or yearly subscription. Back in the day, around 10 years ago, when I started my first video company making animated explainer videos, we would license royalty-free music tracks and pay a single-use license. In plain English, that means you would go online on different platforms, find a song that you like, and when you purchase the license to use it, it basically allows you to use it in one single project. So, if you like the song and want to use it again in another project, you have to purchase the license again. Fast forward to today, in the Netflix era of all-you-can-eat digital buffets, the new standard in music licensing is paying a monthly or yearly subscription and being able to download and license an unlimited number of music tracks. And honestly, after being in this industry for so long, I thought to myself that it really doesn't get any better than that. But apparently, it does. The new kid on the block with unlimited licensing of royalty-free music is Audiio, a platform for the next generation of creators, with incredible music and sound effects and a license that covers any video platform in the universe. It's already being used by over 40,000 filmmakers and content creators and has new songs added daily. But what's absolutely incredible about it, and this is literally a deal that I've never seen before in my life, they have an option to get a lifetime subscription. Yes, you pay only once and you get music for life. And the great thing about it is that it doesn't even cost you an arm and a leg. It's literally the cost of 1.5 years of the subscription, so on their website it goes for $299. However, as a valuable subscriber here on YouTube and a customer for our videoplasty.com platform, we negotiated a great deal for you guys to actually get all that for even less, with a $100 discount for a final price of only $199. To access it, click the link in the description and use the code videoplasty100 to get a discount, valid until the end of September. Honestly, in the past, for that amount of money, we used to get a license for 5 to 10 tracks with only a single-use license for each. Now, it's as many as you want forever. Again, the $100 discount is only valid until September 30, and in fact, the entire deal for a lifetime subscription is only going to be available for a short while and only for early adopters of Audiio, and is the type of deal that you're not likely to see again anytime soon, so I suggest you take advantage of it as soon as possible. Now, let's switch on to my computer to show you the dashboard of Audiio real quick. Alright, so this is the website for Audiio, and once you're logged in, you can click on this button that says Browse to start exploring and see what options they have available for royalty-free music tracks. And the UI is super simple to use, so let's start all the way to the left here. We have a couple of tabs. One is for music, where we are right now. The next one is for sound effects, which I just want to mention are not included in the same license for music. So for example, if you get a lifetime license for music, the sound effects are not going to be included. They come with a separate lifetime license. Or if you get a monthly subscription, then you have access to both music and sound effects. But if you want to get a lifetime access to either one of those, just keep in mind they're separate. Then next we have playlists. If you're looking for some specific mood or genre. Then we have favorites, which is where we can save some music tracks or sound effects for later. And one that's super useful is called recently played, where in case you stumble upon something that you really liked, but then you forgot to save it, this is a super easy way to come back later and find it. And next you can create a playlist. So for example, if I'm looking for music for my short film, I can add a couple of items to this specific playlist. Now, if we want to explore some music, the UI here is actually very simple. So you can scroll down and you're gonna have a bunch of different songs, and it's super easy to play one. Obviously, you just click the play button. And you can just scroll on the waveform to listen to it a little bit in the middle to see how it is. And the rest of the UI is super simple. So this is the title of the song, obviously. This is the name of the artist. This icon right here is super important. It means the song is available to be monetized on YouTube. And then you have a couple of filters here saying that the song is cinematic and classical. Duration, beats per minute. And using those buttons right here on the right, you can save this song as a favorite. You can click here to add to a new playlist, download a preview version, or share with other people. And of course, when you want to download this file, you can just click on this icon right here, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. So for example, if you like a specific artist and you would like to see more from that artist or just find out more about him or her, you can just click on the name of the artist to see a photo, see a little bit of a description here, and obviously to be able to listen to their entire catalog on audio. But let's just go back to music and have a look at what is probably going to be the main way that you are going to use this to search for songs, and that is by using filters. So you can mix and match them, or for example, add or exclude a specific filter. And the first category is for mood. Next we have genre, if you're looking for something for Christmas, cinematic, or things like that. If you're looking for a specific instrument in your music, then you can definitely find some horns, some percussion, piano, and things like that. Or keep in mind, if you don't want any sort of piano, you can exclude this, which I think is also very, very cool. Then we have a couple of video themes like documentary, fashion, corporate, things like that. The build is a very interesting filter because it basically, it's more like the structure of the song, if it's like a steady pace, if it's, ascending, or maybe if it has a couple of ups and downs, depending on what you're looking for. BPM is bits per minute. The higher the number, the faster the pace. The lower the number, the slower it's going to be. Vocals, if you're looking for just ambient, female vocals, male, or some very interesting sounds. I like this. This filter is actually very interesting. O's and ahs. It's very, very funny. Duration, pretty self-explanatory. And the last two filters that I like quite a lot because, for example, in my line of work, most videos that I make have a voiceover, so I'm usually looking for songs that do not have lyrics. But depending on your project, maybe you want something specifically with lyrics, in which case you would use the other filter to find lyrical only music tracks. So it's just a matter of playing around, using a couple of filters, listening to a couple of songs, and once you find something that you like and want to license for your project, you just click on this download icon right here on the right, and it's going to ask you to create a license. So creating a license is super easy. You just have to select the type of project, personal project, short or feature film, advertisement, business, nonprofit organization, school or university, wedding, or podcast. In my case, for a YouTube video, it would be business. And then you have to select the distribution as well, internet, TV or streaming service, or event or in-store. Keep in mind, in the lifetime license, TV or streaming service license is not included, but I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I'm probably not going to have a Netflix series anytime soon, so I'm just going to go with internet, which is super good for me. And then create license, and that was it. Now you can download the file, and it's going to be a download in high quality WAV format. From what I've seen, it's around 30 megabytes per file, which I think is absolutely amazing. And the other thing that you might be interested in is the license. So here we have a list of all the songs that I've downloaded for quick access to download again, or to access the license. So the license is going to be a PDF like this one, for example, and you might need this in case you have to prove to your team that you own the rights to use that song, or most probably to prove to a platform like YouTube, who might do a copyright claim on your track. And in which case you just send them the license ID here, and it's gonna be all good. So that's pretty much it for audio. They have a massive catalog. It's growing every day. I think the selection is absolutely amazing, super high quality. I'm definitely going to be using this in my projects from now on. And yeah, have a look. Even at the full price for the lifetime license for $299, I still think it's a steal. An with a $100 discount, I think it's an absolute no-brainer. You're probably never gonna see an offer like this ever again. So if I were you, I would jump on this as soon as possible. Make sure to use the discount code Videoplasty100 to get $100 off on your lifetime license for music. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, it would be great if you could gently tap the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Or just write #Videoplasty. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. For amazing stock animation that you can use in your creative projects with a drag and drop simplicity to create stunning and professional animations in minutes, make sure to visit videoplasty.com. And if you're interested in more useful content in the world of video editing, video animation, and starting and growing a YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell here on YouTube so you don't miss out. I'm Edward Stinga from videoplasty.com. To keep up with what I'm doing and say hi, follow me on Instagram as well at Edward Stinga. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.